Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of REM Bus. I'm your host, Cass. As always, I've got Callum with me. Callum, welcome to the show.
Hi everyone.
Um, it is Monday morning. So, guys, let's do this. The market, let's have a good look at the market where the Bitcoin is. There was a plunge, but then was a rise. All that information direct to you by Callum. You got some graphs for you. Let's talk about without further ado. Callum, over to you.
Thank you very much, Kaz. And I'm doing these live sessions, and if you're focusing and tuning into our line sessions, that'll be great as well in AMAs. But same time, guys, we do try to give you these REM buzzes. Please look into them. And few of our people have approached us and me based personally and said, "Oh, Cal, is it a good time to sell Bitcoin?" So you go back and check our videos, and that'll be the answer for that. But same time, I would say, you know what? Hold. If you
Hmm.
can hold, hold, right? Do not sell, do not go into rash decisions. But there are certain things that you can probably think of. That is, if you're in a situation that you really need money and you're going to cash out this amount, right? You have to take a decision. Are you going to hold, or you're in a desperate situation? If it goes down, you're going to go for a loss. So am I now in a small profit? I might as well get my profit and go away, which was the situation when I had that conversation. But I'm just why I brought up that conversation is because, guys, when they the top, when everyone is screaming, don't say the fact that I own Bitcoin and I'm gonna stick into Bitcoin and I'm gonna go, or I'm not gonna get cash at all. I'm not gonna get any out of the pile. Always DCS sell is good, but I'm not gonna sell at all. That's the mindset of accumulation. So if
Yeah.
that's the forever. Dollar cost average buy Bitcoin. Doesn't matter markets up, markets down, like those high yield companies like BlackRock. They don't care. They just accumulate. Keep on accumulating if that's the case. That's your thing. And if you're thinking this is not a savings account, guys. You are actually putting an asset. An asset, this is a fluctuating asset. This is not like a property, right? Won't go straight away down, straight away up. But this is, you have to be very careful. This is not a savings account. If you
Yeah.
think like that, you may end up actually losing. Just wanted to highlight that. But mentioning that, let's go to the markets now. Today, the Bitcoin market has picked up a little bit, so that's a good thing. But you know what, guys, I do have a good news for you, which I would like to actually share. But that let's go through this now. You can see a little bit of green sign here, which is a good movement. Now, what I also do is let's go to the BTC chart so I can show you something over here. This is the BTC chart at MEXC exchange where REM is. Now you can see here the BTC chart. Here you saw that lower point. I said if you want a little bit accumulation, you can do that. We went up a little bit now over here, getting some momentum, right? The daily chart, let's see what the daily chart shows us. The daily chart shows a small upside here, which is a good indicator. We need to stick into those sort of things. 4 hour charts, the same thing. So, you know what? It's a good movement going up, but that's not, it can break down tomorrow, but that's not the case. Looking at that, let's go to the BTC charts. Now, guys, remember I was actually highlighting these tops of last bear bull market. When you check those tops, and this is something just to check. One thing we came up, actually, myself and Kaz, we were just checking this out.
Hmm.
This change of this double top, right? And you can see if you measure this double top from here all the way down here, the lowest end, that is a 54%, yes, 54 to 55% downwards trend, right? Now, if you do the same, what happened just now from the top, that is 52%. That's previous one was 55%. This is a 52% downwards trend. So what you get from that is it can go up to a double top. It can happen, right? Let's check this one just to make sure this is not the double top we're talking about. So in order to do that, let's measure that one from here all the way here. What is that? That is a 31%. So if it happens the same way as a market correction like the previous one, well, like previous one over here, we're not looking at the same things. It's different, right? So what I'm trying to say is this up here, over here, this one, and this one, this top can be the same. If that's the indicator here, and if it goes up from here, can happen, which happened here, then obviously an altcoin season may pop up right around here, which altcoin season I think came around here, over here, this area, guys, this area. So we can accept an altcoin season somewhere here. I'm just saying, for the sake of saying, I guess. But you know what? At this stage, because when we were here, guys, we couldn't feel that, we couldn't see that, we couldn't say anything. It can go all the way downwards like this, right? So we didn't know that. We didn't know that part over here. That's where we are now. We're here. We don't know it's going to go like this and then go like this. Or the other option is it'll go upwards here. Is this one over here. So you see, that's what I'm trying to say, guys. You know, there is a possibility that it can pick up and go up like that. And if you're watching us, this is a good time either for a small DCA, not everything, small DCA accumulation, or it's time to hold, not sell, hold. Accumulation, small accumulation, or hold. Because if it goes down, we need to have times to purchase. That's why I say smaller accumulation points, right? When selling, if it goes up, over here we should see some momentum in those altcoins and Bitcoin. Then we can sell up here. You go to our videos, previous videos, guys, I did mention about this part for a smaller accumulation, some smaller DCA sell, dollar cost average selling here. I did mention, so have a look at that as well. REM, talking about REM, guys, this is the REM chart. We go to the 4-hour chart for a better look. You can see it picked up. Remember I said this is a good time to pick it up, and this can be, now you're in a good stand now, right? So even if it goes up, it moves with Bitcoin, guys. This is a micro cap, so we just wait here. Anything that you purchase here, regardless now, would give you a great standing when it goes to the tops. Look at this. This is, even though you saw, you know, I'm just breaking it down to daily. Look at daily chart, we're down here. So even now is a very good timing to purchase if you do. But again, this is not a financial advice, guys. Make sure you do your due diligence and get proper decisions, right, on that. Crypto market altcoin seasons. Let's go to the fear and greed index. The fear and greed index stays the same as 8 extreme fear. Extreme fear is a good time to purchase, guys. Extreme fear is the good time to purchase, not in extreme greed, right? And in altcoin season index, there we go. Altcoin season is very low. It's saying it's never going to come, sort of a thing, right? But that's the time where you need to actually see, is it worthwhile looking at altcoins such as REM, right? If it's stable and you see the team, you see things happening, it's a utility token, and this is a great time to purchase that sort of thing if you see these indicators. So given that information, you know, guys, do the right thing, be focused, forget about the noise. Noise is always there in the market, noise is always there, media hypes, this and that. All you need to do is have faith on your decision that you made right? Few months ago, few years ago, probably some people. All you have to do is just sticking to the plan. Sticking to the plan. When we say, it's a good time to sell sometime, you can use that knowledge and say, okay, that's a good time. And then if you want to sell, sell. But now it's the time to hold. If you don't want to do anything, right? Please don't sell.
There you go, guys. You heard from the master himself. So, guys, we're giving this kind of information for you last few weeks. So please follow us, subscribe, and let us know what you guys think. Obviously, our AMA last Friday were a very successful event, talking about the dip of the Bitcoin and if the altcoin season is gone or is the bear market started. So we are talking about the hottest topic in the environment at the moment. So we do have another session this week and this week as well, and end of the week. So stay tuned for more information on that AMA. So it's going to be all over socials very soon. So saying that, guys, enjoy the rest of the way. Have a blessed week, and we will catch up with you in another session of REM Bus. And see you later.